In a recent interview, Professor Noel Fitzpatrick, the veterinary surgeon who treated Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's beloved beagle, Guy, revealed an emotional behind-the-scenes story of how the couple supported their dog during a vital surgery following a terrible accident. In 2017, while Meghan was living in Canada, her beagle Guy suffered a serious injury after escaping and injuring his two wrists, carpus. Meghan immediately reached out to Professor Fitzpatrick for help, explaining the situation and expressing concern for her dog's well-being. Professor Fitzpatrick recalled the moment. "Meghan rang me from Canada to say Guy had escaped and had been found with two busted wrists." Despite the distress of the situation, Meghan's love for Guy was evident in the way she dedicated herself to his recovery. According to Fitzpatrick, after the accident, Meghan and Harry's devotion to Guy didn't waver. They were present for every step of his recovery, even when it meant long drives. Fitzpatrick shared, "We had cake. Guy was fixed. He lived until January this year." He also recounted the touching gesture of Meghan's gratitude after the dog's recovery, saying, "I had a wonderful note of gratitude from Meghan, which was sweet." Guy, who Meghan adopted in 2015, had been through a lot in his short life, including being rescued from a kill shelter in Kentucky. Meghan shared a heartfelt tribute on social media following Guy's passing earlier this year. She recalled how Guy was her constant companion through all the major milestones of her life, including her time on Suits, her engagement to Harry, and her journey into motherhood. In her post, Meghan revealed, "He was with me for everything, the quiet, the chaos, the calm, the comfort." She also thanked Professor Fitzpatrick for his vital help in Guy's recovery, saying, "Doctors said he would never walk again, but Dr. Noel Fitzpatrick said he could do it." Meghan shared that, during Guy's recovery, she and Harry would often drive late at night, after hours, to visit him at the clinic in Surrey, where he spent several months recovering. Meghan wrote, "H and I would drive late at night, after hours, to see Guy as he recovered in Surrey for months on end." Her deep love for Guy was also highlighted in her reflection on the care he received. She expressed her gratitude to Fitzpatrick and his team, as well as the vets in Canada who helped Guy during his time of need. Professor Fitzpatrick also opened up about the personal conversations he had with Meghan during Guy's recovery. He mentioned how Meghan showed deep interest in animal prosthetics and other medical technologies used in pet care. She was interested in what's called a dermal integration module used in animal prosthetics, Fitzpatrick said. She wanted to know how the skin grew into metal. He also noted that Meghan had a curious and thoughtful nature, asking many questions about pet care, including how to administer medication for her dogs and how to address issues like hip dysplasia. In a charming exchange, Fitzpatrick also recalled a conversation he had with Meghan about coping with the ups and downs of politics. He was intrigued by how she managed the constant changes in political life. Meghan's answer reflected her characteristic humor and perspective. "To me, it's much like the corgis. They all bark all the time. You just need to know which bark to listen to." Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's devotion to their beloved dog Guy speaks volumes about their caring nature and deep commitment to the ones they love. From Meghan's heartfelt tributes to Guy's recovery to her personal involvement in his care, it's clear that Guy was much more than a pet to the Duchess and Duke, he was family. As we reflect on their bond with Guy, it's easy to see why this dog was such an integral part of their lives, offering companionship, comfort, and love during pivotal moments in Meghan and Harry's journey.